Earlier this week, the Queen was joined by members of her family at the Windsor Castle. Among these include the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, who had just ended a 3-day visit across Britain, Prince Charles and his wife, the Duchess of Cornwall, Prince Edward and his wife, the Countess Sophie, and the Queen's daughter, who is Princess Anne. There they paid tribute to key workers, care staff, and volunteers who helped the vulnerable in the community close to the castle. It was the first time that senior members of the royal family were seen taking part in an event together since before the COVID-19 crisis in March. Needless to say, how the Queen was happy when she was gathered by her family members. Despite the fact it was a freezing cold evening, the Queen was still regal as a monarch, despite her being 94 years old. A body language expert dubbed it hugely impressive to watch. Speaking to express.co.uk, Judy James, who is a leading TV expert in social behaviour relationships body language, said, "It's fascinating to see how the Queen is still emphatically the head of the undisputed royal firm, with her status looking not just titular but also physically visible, which is a remarkable feat at her age." Judy added, "Dressed in striking and very confident scarlet here, the Queen stands alone, with both her outfit and the space around her signalling high levels of power. She is also the only one of the royal lineup not succumbing to the bitter temperatures. While the other royals used self-hug arm rituals or, in the case of Prince Charles, stuff their cold hands in their pockets, the Queen shows no change to her body language from an appearance on a summer day." Judy puts this down to the Queen's sense of royal duty, which many younger royals have evolved away from. She went on, "This aspect of the Queen's powerful sense of community is so visible here. She doesn't mirror other people or change her body language status. It is a trait that has not been passed on to her children, and that the next generation down have little use for it in a more modern world that expects signals or lowered status to create empathy, but it is still hugely impressive to watch in action like this." The Queen and the members of her family all thanked the local volunteers and key workers in the quadrangle of Windsor Castle. The royal party listened to a selection of Christmas carols performed by the Salvation Army Band, before meeting Commissioners Anthony and Gillian Cotterell, the territorial leaders of the Salvation Army in the United Kingdom and Republic of Ireland. The Queen wore a red ensemble to make a touching tribute to the Salvation Army. She wore the wool coat with braiding details around the collar and on the pockets. Her smart hat matched exactly, with braiding around the brim. A black feather on the hat matched with her black gloves and black patent handbag. The Queen even wore a bright red lipstick for the event. To her outfit, the Queen added a number of details, wearing a white and red scarf to stay warm. She had a brooch on the left lapel and she wore black loafers.